Martin Lindsay was a great capture for Frank Maloney Promotions, and one of the promises was that we would promote him in Belfast, but it's taken us about 9 months to get it. And I can confirm his next 3 fights will be here in Belfast, and they will all be at the King's Hall. We are looking to make him the superstar of the boxing and build a base around him. There are other young fighters in it which I'll let them introduce themselves.
Well, I've done well as an amateur. I've won the boys' clubs and won the anthems as well. And just hope to get in here and pro debut and make a good impression of the Belfast crowd. Fighting at Lake Featherweight, fighting a guy called Daniel Hughes. I don't know much about him. I don't know where he trains and I just want to get into the business and come in and win it.
I've been wanting for a long time now, so hopefully get this the win and win and see what else comes in the future.
Best player in Britain, I'm sure he won the 15th I am against Francis Crowe with 6 rounds. I'm just a super middleweight, moving up the heavyweight to fight Tony Jeffries. He's a golden boy. He's an Olympic bronze medalist. So I mean, I haven't had to lose and never him to gain. I hope he's coming to fight because I'm here to fight.
As Frank says, next week everything going well. The next 8 shows will be here in Belfast. So that's my sort of future marked out. And I need to put on the performances. He's wanting to bring the fights here, so it gives everyone an opportunity to get exposure, and the younger fighters over here the chance to get out in their hometown. So I'm ready for it, and basically if anyone wants to ask any questions.
I mean, as you said, we tried to price the arena quite fair. We're going at £25, which I think, I'm checking our records, is probably one of the cheapest championship shows for a long, long time. We will keep the prices the same for the next show as well, which will be a British title defence, which, I don't want to go too far down the road because, strange things happen in boxing when you make these plans. But my plans are to do another quick defence of the British title, which I've already started negotiating with an opponent, then to do the European title fight, and then to deliver a world title fight to Belfast. I would expect Martin Lindsay, if I do my job right, he does his job right in the ring and trains him, to see him fight for the world title by the end of 2011.
It's fair to say, Frank, that it has been a frustrating time for Martin, generally throughout his career. I mean, in terms of the activity and that, clearly now you're going to...
Yeah, I mean, we tried to keep him sort of busy up for, we did have a show penciled in for he was going to, the chief support on October 30th on the Haymaker. We'd done a deal for that fight, but unfortunately that got cancelled to keep him busy. One of the reasons why he did sign with us was, I hope, because he thinks we can do what we promised to do, and one of the promises was to deliver fights to Belfast. Unfortunately, when we done the agreement with Jamie Arthur, the deal was that Arthur wouldn't come to Belfast, and to get the fight on, we agreed to go we're neutrals in just outside Liverpool, wasn't it? They've been to Sunderland. No, I also believe, the way Sky are going, they're looking to build stars, and to become a star in boxing, you've got to go fight in your hometown and build your home base here, and then obviously go over to Britain and build some more base in Britain, because it's a big fan base, because the future of boxing is the pay-per-view market, and to do that you've got to get the boxing fans behind you everywhere. So, but I think he's done his road, as you say, on the road now. Now is the base to build a big following to King's Hall, and to take him out of leisure centres and put him to a big venue. That's why we gambled with the King's Hall.
Martin, what do you think about Simpson now? What kind of a fight are you expecting?
Basically, as what he says, what you get. He's a sort of a rugged customer. He comes forward and he's sort of tough and aggressive. But I mean, as far as basketball he goes, like I'm basketball.
You must be relieved to hear with Frank that the plans that Frank has made up for 2000.
Oh, that's it. I'm looking forward to it now. It's up to me now to go and perform. So the opportunities are there now. I just have to take them.
It's been a few years since you've fought in the hall. Is that something you're really looking forward to getting back in?
Yeah, it's always good to fight back in Belfast, so where it's King's Hall or Hall, it's just just always good to be fighting back home.
Is Simpson the hardest test you've had, Martin? What is his experience?
You know, it's different fights, different stages. You know, on paper he becomes the former British Commonwealth champion. You know, but it just depends on the night. You know, what way who turns up and you see what happens. You know what I mean? So, but it could possibly be the hardest fight that I've had so far. So,
Martin, will it be a case of outboxing Simpson rather than getting stuck into his
to
heavy
be honest,
fight?
I've prepared for both ways. Where if it goes toe-to-toe for 12 rounds or it does end up a boxing match, you know, I'm ready for both of them. So whatever I've prepared for everything he's going to throw at me. So just have to do it all on the night.
And how's your training went? With
Yeah,
the
training
guys
plans
you've
fine.
sparring with?
Well, I've been doing a lot of sparring with the likes of Ian O'Kane and all, whatever in the club. So, you know, he's like a strong, tough middleweight, you know, who sort of quite similar to Simpson, only a lot bigger. But it's all been sort of preparation for Simpson. So everything's went to plan. The weight's fine. So everything's fine.
Frank, any particular qualities that you feel stands out from, or do you believe you can take him all the way to the world level?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's an exciting fighter. He brings to the table what the fans want to see. He guarantees you excitement. He's got a great base, fan base as well that turn up everywhere. And he's skillful. So, you know, he's got commitment. That's what you need. The featherweight division is one of the toughest. They've got some good world champions there. So it's also that time in judgment as well. So, you know, if we keep to our plan and we get the quick defence in, we get the European title, and you know, we're 2/3 of the way there.